Here's a golden rule of spirituality. The more important something is to our spiritual growth, the more pushback we can expect and the more challenges not to actually achieve it. The single most important spiritual development that any person can achieve is the sense of unity. Jewish unity in particular. That is our mainstay. That's what's seen us through the toughest of times. We have record in the Talmud of stories of individuals who were not necessarily the most moral people around, but when they banded together and they were united, they were able to overcome the greatest odds. And we have great odds to overcome right now. So we need that unity. One of the great traps against unity is scapegoating. In other words, when we look around and we see, there's a situation up here that I cannot control, and it's affecting me, and it's hurting me, I'd like to find somebody to blame for it. So I might blame the government and say they're not doing their job well enough. Or I might blame a group of people who I believe don't trust the medical advice that they're being given, and they're being reckless, and they keep going to those big funerals and super spreader events, and they don't behave properly in shul or whatever it is. Or I might want to blame those people who sent their children off at the end of the year to party on the beaches. And it's easy to scapegoat when you speak in broad strokes, because it's those people, those anonymous people who belong to that particular group. And the minute you actually connect face to face with one of those people, you realize there are people like we are. They're overwhelmed as we are. They're anxious as we are. They're doing their best as we are with the information that they have. We need to take the time to actually understand them, connect with them. Because when you see an individual face to face, it's much more difficult to scapegoat them. And it's much easier to accept and connect with them and to recognize you need me as I need you. We have to work together. When we're connected and unified, that's when we're our strongest. So that's probably something we should be focusing on now. Rather than to speak about these big issues, to connect with individual people, even if they're different to us, because that connection will bring us the blessing that we need at this time. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe and stay sane.